Welcome to this explainer. Look, pouring your heart into a relationship that feels like a bottomless cup, painfully exhausting. But here's the real question. Is your partner actually selfish, or is their nervous system literally on fire? Selfish is a heavy verdict. But honestly, what looks like selfishness is almost never what you think it is. Attachment science shows we're hardwired for connection. It's not just feelings, it's literal biological survival, kind of like oxygen. So when a bond feels threatened, your logical brain just shuts down, triggering total biological panic. Think of a drowning person pushing you under for air. That erratic behavior is just a desperate survival attempt. This panic creates two main faces of so-called selfishness, both rooted in really deep, unaddressed fears. The demanding protester partner isn't being controlling. They're actually desperately reaching out to you, just with a clenched fist. And the withholding withdrawer retreats because to them, every conflict feels like terrifying proof they just aren't good enough. This sparks a vicious dance, a feedback loop of mutual panic, where both partners end up completely used and exhausted. Standard advice like setting cold boundaries absolutely fails here. You can't logic with a nervous system in survival mode. To actually break this miserable cycle, we use a specific three-step clinical framework. Let's dive right into it. Step one, stop arguing the narrative. Ditch the scorecard and pinpoint exactly where you feel panic in your body. Step two, establish the third chair. Reframe the relationship as a living entity you both have to protect together. Step three, demand proof of work, because love backed by nothing but empty words eventually inflates to total worthlessness. We're talking observable behavior changes here, like actively crossing into their reality and listening, even when you're completely exhausted. Why is this hard? Well, cognitive bias. We perfectly recall our own emotional labor, but barely notice our partners. So try this strict 30-day protocol to actually test this clinical framework out in your own relationship. For weeks one and two, just observe. Focus on internal reflection and genuine curiosity about them. Zero demands. In weeks three and four, share vulnerably. You actually need 20 positive interactions to rewrite that brain threat assessment. Now, you might be wondering, what if it really is genuine selfishness? Nobody should stay in a toxic situation. You have to watch out for those undeniable warning signs that go way beyond a simple attachment wound. If there's any abuse or contempt, this framework doesn't apply. Safety first. And getting professional help is absolutely mandatory. But otherwise, remember, you have power. You're part of the system. Shifting yourself forces the whole dance to change. So will you keep pouring water into a bottomless cup, or finally ask why that hole is actually there? If you want to work on this for real, try Figlet, my AI relationship coaching app. You can start for free, no credit card needed, at figlet.empathy.com.